Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're gonna hike out to a old tower guarding the Bay of Benidorm. And then we're gonna come back and check out a little cove just off to the side on a separate tiny little trail. So you start this hike here at Calle Sierra Dorada, and it's just a couple hundred meters down from where the police have it blocked off for cars. And this would be your trailhead right behind me. And you can see just up on the peak there, that is the Benidorm Cross, which you can also take a nice walk up to. Beautiful views from up there. So there is a bit of an incline when you start the trail, but it's a nice paved path, so you won't have really any trouble with it. And the views are starting to get spectacular. And we're just about to wind around. Looks like it's going to flatten out here as we go around that side. But yeah, look at this. So we're about at the halfway point, and there's a little look off about 900 meters in, and the views are amazing. They actually got a little bench here. You can see out to Benidorm Island, of course, probably one of the best views of Benidorm Island I've seen. And then, of course, Benidorm itself, absolutely gorgeous. Little cloud cover today, but that's okay. The sun is coming. It's there. And then check this cove out down here. Look at the color of that water. All right, so just rounding a bend here, and we got our first glimpse of the tower. Pretty nice looking, beautiful views. So it's all downhill from here, which means it'll be uphill on the way back, but that's all right. It's only a couple hundred meters. I wish that sun would come this way, but still a beautiful walk. All right, so we made it down to the tower and the look off. We'll go have a peek around. They got some plaques down here and some stairs leading up to the tower. So yeah, let's go have a look. So the plaques here at this little look off, just describing the plant varieties you'll find here in the area. But I want to show you this look off. Absolutely stunning. Who knew this was here? Absolutely beautiful. Another little island out there off to the right. And if you look kind of straight down there, I don't know if it'll pick up, but it almost looks like a little ocean cave. We used to have a lot of those back in Nova Scotia. They actually had a little park called the Ovens. It was actually really cool, these kind of ocean caves. Don't know if that's the same thing, but it looks very similar. But yeah, wow, what an epic view. All right, yeah, I think that is definitely a sea cave right there. Wow. I'm rather impressed. Reminds me of back home in Nova Scotia. Although the rock types are different, but kind of the same thing. We had some beautiful cliffs there back along the coastline. So the tower was erected in the early half of the 16th century to protect the Bay of Benidorm from boats arriving from Tunisia and Algiers. They actually found some organic remains. Take what you want from that. I don't know. Is it human or is it maybe refuse from humans, like bones or animal skin, whatever, from their food source. But anyways, fantastic little spot to hike out to. Spain is full of these little bits of history, and yeah, well worth getting up early and coming for a beautiful hike out. The sunset or sunrise here must be absolutely phenomenal. All right, so you can't go 360 degrees around the perimeter of the tower, and the reason is the coastline here is eroding. You can actually see the netting they have holding the rocks in. So the base of this side of the tower is the cliff. It goes straight down. So obviously for safety reasons, but it's absolutely beautiful out here. Be a fantastic walk any time of year. It's early December now, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Just throw a little sweater on or a hoodie. And the views are stunning out here. Love it. There's some beautiful homes on the cliffs as you walk around, but this is the type of place you don't want to kick the ball over the fence. So just making my way back from the tower, and the sun's just starting to come out, which is absolutely beautiful. So what I think we'll do is we'll go check out that cove down below that I showed on the way to the tower. We'll go check out that blue-green water and have a look around there. So just finished up with the tower route, back at the trailhead or the starting point here for the tower. That's up there. We want to go down to the cove, which is Caletes. We're going to head straight down this street, 500 meters, and you'll be at the cove. All right, so you get down to this little intersection. There's another cove behind me. I went down in the cross video. Don't recommend going down there. Of course, there's a little look off right up this little gravel path, but the route we're looking for is right here down to the cove. The cove is literally right off the edge of this cliff. We just got to wind our way down. So we'll get at it and check out the view with the sun. Absolutely beautiful. There is another look off up over here, but it's not going to be as impressive as any of the look offs that we had on the way to the tower. So we're not going to bother going up there, but we will head down to the cove. So the trail behind me, that upper one with the cement blocks lining it, that's the trail to the tower. And it's actually getting quite busy now. It's about 10:30 in the morning and the sun is out, so lots of people on it. If you look way up behind me, you can see the cross. Here's the cove we're going to head down to. Some scuba divers actually just got out of the water. This actually looks like an old road because they have like the yellow painted line. But yeah, there's the cross way up there, and then below it, that's the road to the cross, and then that's the tower trail that wraps right around that bend. So we're just about 100 meters out from the cove, and there's like this little cat colony here. There's about 5 over here in the bushes, and then there's a whole bunch. People are feeding them and giving them water, which is kind of cool. And it actually reminds me of the cat colony down in Torre, if you've ever been there. Kind of on the promenade, I think there's like a limestone outcropping, and it's completely full of cats. Really, really neat. So made it down to the cove. It's basically just a little rocky inlet. It says you can swim here, but it's not overly ideal. There's absolutely no sand, and not overly great for sun tanning either, as you can see. But definitely a nice spot to walk down to. It is very beautiful, and what a great view of Benidorm Island out there. So just made it back up from the cove. I think I'll wrap the video up here. Overall, fantastic day, great hike out to the tower, and nice little walk down to that cove and back. If you want to extend your walk for about another kilometer, really, that's about all it is to the cove and back. So fantastic to be living here in Spain, be able to get outside every single day. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.